Is this the house? Can we confirm? Oh, these people look like those people. No, she looks like that girl. Not that girl. Yeah, it looks like this girl. She has a weird face. Sorry. All right, so there's not even that many followers here.
Papa, did you know you could see Kanye West votes in some states? He got around 3,000 in a couple.
That's crazy. Wait, what is this? Are there any links to these dumb girls? Okay. All right, so she has 1.1 mil. She has 1.5 mil. She has another 7.1 million. Where does this base at? They're all kids, man. Ugh. Fucking hate TikTok. How old are these kids? Yucky. Probably like fucking dumb kids. Anyway, so apparently this hype house is a bad boy. How old is this hype house?
What's up, Shay?
What's up? Shut the fuck up is what I say. All right, so this is not even a month old. That's from 10/11. What is it? 11/5 right now. So we're not even a month in.
Refund my points, Boomer. I sent you the talented house. Much love by Man3.
I'm gonna give you a stone cold stunner to the fucking head. Anyway, so yeah. This is smaller. This is this hype house is new, and it's got quite a few things. A lot of these are younger girls. I don't know how comfortable I am with that. Blah 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 blah. Whatever. So apparently, there's a little bit of kookiness going on with the top talent. Blah blah blah. Top house. Fucking who gives a shit? Anyway, the top talent house manager accused of exploiting minors in TikTok house. Well, let me just tell you something. Okay. This is always exploitative. I don't care. You're gonna use minors in a weird hype house as exploitation to me, but I'm assuming it's something worse. Members of TikTok collective top talent hype house reportedly merging with another house amidst floods of allegations from former members against manager. The hell is this guy? Some Indian? Is it Indian? I don't know. Is he on Spotify? This maybe isn't the same guy. I don't know. It's probably, I don't know if it's him. Don't be all crazy. For alleged exploitation and inappropriate behavior towards minors. Whoa! On October 10th, a new hype house is in a similar vein to hugely popular hype and sway houses was announced. The lineup initially featured stars with followers in the millions, such as Anna, fucking who cares? Anna Shoemate, Rachel Brockman, and Eva Cudmore. The house is managed by 21-year-old. Okay, so he's 21 years old. While the house initially looked to be gaining popularity within the TikTok community, not even a month into being active, allegations were made against the former members of the house, made by former members of the house towards this guy, Noor. Is his name Noor? I don't give a shit. Former member Rachel Brockman shares a thread by internet news reporters and commentary YouTube Def Noodles on her Instagram story that alleged that Noor has allegedly provided underage clients with drugs and alcohol. Noor has also allegedly encouraged underage clients to engage in sexual activity with other adult influencers. This thread also claims that Rachel had been removed from the house by LA police. Oh, this Def Noodles guy is already always all over this stuff. So, like, that's a lot of claims. I don't know the specifics of them. We get into a weird territory when we talk about adult influencers and minors, because when we're working with these younger houses, a lot of people like to equate adults. Like, it's like you hit 18 and now you're an adult. So if like an 18 and a 17-year-old engaged, that's an adult and a minor. And it gets very gray area-ish, because like if you're 17 or 16 talking to an 18-year-old, it's like, and because of the language that they used, it gets in like this weird line. We're very, very quick to throw around the pedophilic ideas. This is also alleged. The drugs and alcohol is never okay. Let's see. Let's see what Def Noodles is. All right, well, we don't give a shit. Former top house member Rachel Brockman shares story exposing top manager nor appropriate behavior. Okay, let's see what we got here. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so he will often fly talent to different parts of the country for collabs on these trips. Nor has allegedly provided underage clients with drugs and alcohol. Nor allegedly encouraged underage clients to engage in sexual activity with other adult influencers. How old are they? That's my biggest question. All right, so we don't really have any substantiated claims right now. And you guys know that I always work off of substantiated claims. This looks like to be the video.
Our mom stayed at a hotel about 5 minutes away.
All right.
Actually 3 weeks ago today, I flew out here by myself. Katie flew out here with her mom. Her mom stayed at a hotel about 5 minutes away. Eva flew out here by herself, and then it would have been 3 weeks ago. Tomorrow, Rachel flew out here by herself, or not by herself, with her brother, who's older. And we all stayed at the house, blah, blah, blah. We all have our own rooms and stuff like that. And we were all just vibing, we went jet skiing and stuff like that. And a few days before Rachel announced she left for Top Talent, her mom previously agreed verbally to have her stay at the house and she would live here. And then a few days before she left, her mom wanted her home, and Rachel said that she did not want to go home and she actually wanted to be emancipated. And we were all chilling downstairs and cops showed up at our house and they were looking for Rachel. So obviously Rachel came down and they were like, your mom reported you as a missing child and stuff like that, when her mom already knew she was here because obviously we all live here. And
It doesn't
so
matter.
the cops
The underage
took
kid,
her,
the mom
and
gets
she was crying
control.
in our arms, and she told us all to our faces that she wanted to get emancipated.
Who cares?
Like, that's basically how she left Top 10. So also something is that
So first and foremost, if you're under the age of 18, your mommy and daddy get to tell you what to do, nerd. So shut the fuck up. Her wanting to be emancipated, it means nothing to me. Her want and desire to be separated from her parents is fucking irrelevant to me.
before we moved into this house, because we're all signed to the same management, Nor, our manager, took everyone who could go on trips. So for me, and I think it was July, mid-July or August, I went to Texas and Georgia, and my mom came to Texas with me. And I think we were in Texas for only 2 nights, but it was with Nor. It was with 10 people, not even, I think 6 people from the management.
Nobody claimed abuse. Sounds like a spoiled brat to me.
And then my mom met Nor, everything. She felt like she can leave me. She can go back to New York and let me fly to Georgia. And this was my first time flying alone because, my mom's obviously a little protective over me. She wants me safe. She wants me happy. So she flew home and let me fly to Georgia. And in Georgia, it was a few more people. But we were still with Nor. We were in the house and everything.
It sounds like nothing to me. Is this more?
Same thing in LA. My mom came to LA with me. Like Anna said, she flew in with me for 2 nights and actually 3 weeks.
Is this another thing?
She came to the house every single day. She talks to Nor every single day. I FaceTime her still, and
It's weird as it says all the top talent members strangely defend the guy.
obviously she felt
Well,
bad.
why is it strange that they defend the guy? Not for nothing, but if you're like a fucking 40-year-old woman and you're letting your 16-year-old kids stay in a fucking house like this, you're a moron in the first fucking place. This kid's 21 and they're feeling safe. I'm not gonna criticize 21. So far from what I've seen, the criticism belongs in these moronic fucking idiot parents. That's so to make this assertion. It's they strangely defend them. Well, their parents are strangely defending them as well. Fucking idiot. All your parents are fucking morons. Objectively, this isn't subjective. Your parents are fucking idiots, and because your parents are idiots, you're all probably fucking completely dumb as shit too. What kind of a parent would let them? No, never, not happening. Are you fucking kidding me? No. My kids, my 16-year-old daughter wants to go live in a hype house with a 21. No! That's not happening. Shut the fuck up. We're so quick to trade off fucking fame for our morals. Shut the fuck up. Oh, my daughter this could be really good for her career as a semi-attractive dancing nobody with no real talent other than existing and being lucky. Fuck you. My daughter's not going to be famous for that shit, boy. My daughter will be famous for something else because she's not going to be useless. I'm not trying to be a dick, but all these... What? Do you think any of these people have a talent other than being moderately attractive at a young age? Tell me which one it is. Because that's what it is. That's what TikTok fame is. It's the fucking halo effect. These people are attractive enough for kids to be oh, they're attractive, I want to be like them, but then they're ugly enough for kids to be oh, I could be that. That's what it is. And then they're talented. They're so talentless that kids are I can do that. I'm going to be a famous dancing nobody. That's why this is the new age American dream, is kids looking at other kids on the internet and going, I could do that because it's not hard. Do you understand what I'm saying? That might sound harsh.
I was safe, that Nora's doing a good job looking over me, keeping me safe. So
But it's life.
Let me live here. So that's just
I'm hungry.
something.
I'll be listening to these kids.
This is actually my first time in LA. And because I come from Canada, the moving
No, not all of them are 18 plus.
a little more
Or else there would be no reason for the one girl to want to get emancipated.
difficult than it would have been for them. So my parents actually signed Nora to be my Nora's our manager. My temporary legal guardian until I'm 18, which is in 3 months. And honestly, I love it here.
What did you just wait? What did she just say?
Which is in actually signed Nora. Parents actually Nora's our manager. My temporary legal guardian until I'm 18, which is in 3 months. And
What?
to be my Canada, the moving here was a little more difficult than it would have been for them. So my parents actually signed Nora to be my Nora's our manager. My temporary legal guardian until I'm 18, which is in 3 months. And honestly,
What? Did you hear that? What? What? This kid's parents signed over guardianship to a 21-year-old for TikTok fame. What? What am I? What? They signed over guardianship of their most treasured asset in life, which is your child, to a 21-year-old man. And this story is about potential abuse in the household? Tell me about the abuse in her household. I don't give a fuck about, all this is unsubstantiated. What's substantiated is a bunch of dumb, worthless, moronic, idiotic, dipshit fucking parents signing over guardianship of your child? You signed over guardianship of your baby for TikTok clout. I would kill myself before I would ever do that. Are you kidding me? Who the fuck are these parents? I'm so confused. This is outrageous to me. The story should be dumb, worthless parents don't give a fuck about their kids and care more about money. What the fuck, bro? Holy shit. What happened in this girl's life? Bro, what? I don't understand. I don't understand. If all of your parents were in a room together, I would sit there and I would tell them to their face that they're all worthless. I would tell them that they're all fucking stupid idiots and that they should just lose you as a child in general. The notion, if any man, but let's say 21-year-old man walked up to me and said, "Oh, excuse me, sir, I'd like to take guardianship of your child," they would die. I would kill them. They would be dead. I would hit them right in the fucking jaw. Are you kidding me? There's no way. How? I don't understand it. I really just don't get it. It blows my fucking mind. Let's keep listening to this.
I love it here. It's so nice. It's so different than back at home. I've met a lot more people than I probably would have ever if I stayed in Canada. But yeah, I really love living here. I feel super, super safe. And super happy.
Your parents are stupid.
First time in a long time, so
Beat the shit out of your parents.
I'm Christian, and I know you guys have probably seen me like pop in a lot sometimes. I live up in the guest house with Noor, his assistant. I'm signed as talent though, as well. I don't know if you see my stuff. I'm a creator as well. But I help Nora with a lot of stuff, and I do a lot of the cooking, the cleaning around the house, and I just I look after the girls. I make sure they're safe. They're like
Well,
my
that makes me
sisters.
feel better. That like a borderline child is looking after my children. Now I've completely reversed everything I said.
Obviously, I had the chance to sign with a few different agencies before I did, but Nora was the first person that I trusted professionally, but also on a personal
Where the fuck is Noor getting all this goddamn money? That's what I want to know.
level. I didn't really feel like I had a connection with a lot of other agencies or managers specifically, but Nora really gave me a very protective vibe, and I trusted him and everything. And he's a really good dude. So that's just kind of my situation. I live up here. I'm his assistant, and I just I look after everyone.
Why the fuck are they making these claims? Is this another video? This is the last one? Oh, that's Noor.
I do the videos, I take photos, and I love my family. And we're just gonna keep working, and yeah, just
Maybe?
growing. So
That's it.
That's it.
all we wanted to address.
Yeah.
What food is that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
All right, bye everyone. Thank you. Love you. Bye.
I'm so confused. Anyway, my detective has found some more information. My detective, lovely maggot. Always here. Hitting me with these very poggers. How do I open this up? Oh, this is an Instagram page. This is apparently the girl that wants to get emancipated. Let's look at it, I guess. There's 2 parts. I don't know if we'll look at all of it.
Okay, I'm gonna wait for more people to get on.
Alright, well, I wish
Rachel, you could also do the because they're gonna be watching you, all of them.
Yeah, I
Top
know.
talents, right?
Yeah,
I just want my
I already
friends to be
started
safe.
it.
that sounds like her mom.
Hey guys. Hey y'all. I'm gonna speak about everything in a minute. There's 4K people. Hey. Hold on. Give it a minute. Hey guys.
It's apparently the girl who wanted to get emancipated
Hi,
from her parents to go join a hive house. And then she got arrested by the police or something. Not arrested, but the police took her away because her mom was like, no. Good on you, mom.
Okay, so I'm gonna be talking about
I think she's 16 or
what
17.
happened because I saw the video Top Talent made about me last night, I think. Yeah, I just want to talk about everything and clear up my side
I'm assuming that's the video we just watched.
because
Emancipated means you're basically like moved away from your parents. Like if you emancipate yourself from the parents, you're no longer like legally bound to them.
the things being said in there is not okay. It's all like false. So I'm gonna talk about it now.
I'm eating bologna and cheese, boy.
Starting off, the manager, Noor, wanted to make a house with 4 girls, and we all agreed to do so, and we were like on board about it. He talked to all the moms. My mom was a little hesitant on it because she's like very protective. I'm the youngest too. I'm 16.
Oh, she's 16. Can we just talk about, everybody keeps saying we're very protective of our kid. No, you're not. You're not protective of your kid if you're letting them go into a hype house, okay? It is normal to be concerned about putting your 16-year-old daughter or 17-year-old daughter into a house in general, away from you, and then on top of that, run by a man. I don't know.
And so she agreed to let me go, but if my brother went with me for like the first week or something. But he did end up going with me, and we were all in the house. And basically, in that house, I don't know. Hold on. I need to think about what I'm going to say, because if I say one wrong thing, it's going to like be bad. So give me a minute.
I know you guys wanted that ASMR.
In that house, it was all fine. There was alcohol in there. Noor knew about it. He would let his assistant go get it for us because he wasn't of age yet, but he turned 21 literally there. His assistant would go get us alcohol, which I know is really bad, and I don't condone it on anybody. Don't do that. It's really
Listen, here's what I'm going to say. I was drinking alcohol when I was younger than the age of, proper drinking, whatever. I come from a space where, like, if you have a younger kid, not like young, but like a young kid, and you let them drink a little bit in your own space, it's not legal, but I don't see it as social suicide. What I will say is, what kind of a fucking idiot parent would ever expect a 21-year-old fucking moron boy to not get alcohol for a bunch of young girls in the house? All these girls are probably like, oh my God, you're so cool for letting us get alcohol. Oh, it's so cool. And she's like, I didn't like it. You probably all did. Why would you leave your kid with this guy in the first place? Noir sounds like a jackass. But compared to this woman's 45-year-old, or this girl's 45-year-old mother, who's the fucking idiot? Or not even her. The fucking other mothers. Who's the idiot?
really bad. But as teenagers, it happened. It's not okay that it happened in the first place because his assistant's 25. He
Really?
should be, doing that for kids.
Assistant's 25? No, he shouldn't be doing that for kids. Also, why are you leaving your kids in this house?
And I'm going to say this real quick. I'm not trying to, hurt the girls in any way because I love them all so much. And none of this, I wasn't even going to talk about it, but the fact that they had to make videos and stuff, that's why I'm talking about it. Because it's not okay. They're not safe right now. And I just need, them to be safe. They can be mad at me all they want. I'd rather them be mad than not safe. Continuing with the story, I was at that house. My mom wanted me to go home because she found out about, everything that was going on. And I refused to because I was literally, living my best life in LA with my friends, who wants to go home? I was, in a bad mindset. But, yeah, I didn't want to go home. I was telling my manager, I don't want to go home. And he was like, you know what? There's, other ways you can stay here, emancipation. And I knew nothing about it. And
What? Wait. Her fucking manager said that? Who's her manager? Bro. Now we're hearing the story. Her fucking manager. I don't even know why 16. Whatever. You got managers for TikTok. I don't care. Her manager was like, oh, you want to stay? Well, I want to make money. What if you left your parents? What if you, as a 16-year-old, emancipated yourself? This is ridiculous.
so, that was what
I hope they fired that manager. Yeah, they were in my chat. Fire the manager. Fire that motherfucker. I would fire them and hit them in the jaw. I'm just telling you what I would do if that was my kid.
that's what they were talking about. I said I want to get emancipated because I knew nothing about it. It wasn't right that I said that. I'm going to own up to that. I know that wasn't right.
Oh, it's not your fault. Your
The
manager
fact that he's telling me-
needs to get hit.
If you leave now, your career's over. If you stay here, you're going to, flourish. You don't need your mom, everything he was saying. My brother knew what was going on.
Who was saying that? The manager or Noir?
He wanted to go home. He was telling me to go home. Everybody was telling me to go home except for the people there. Telling me to go home. He was saying, you don't need your mom, everything he was saying. My brother knew what was going on. He wanted to go home. He was telling me to go home. Everybody was telling me to go home except for the people there. Because he's manipulative. He'll tell you everything you want to hear. So that's what I have to say about that. And he was literally talking about money, money's not an issue, I can buy lawyers for you, everything.
Who's her
And
manager? Is it
I
Noir?
was just such in a bad mindset at that time.
Is Noir the
that
manager?
When I was forced to go home because the authorities, I'm 16, they can take me home if I have to. So they took me home. They showed up at the door. That's true. What they said was true. They showed up at the door. They did take me home. Then I got home. I talked to more authorities. Everything happened. Everything went down. And then all these allegations started coming out. And people thought it was me, but they reached out to me, all the people who sent in stuff to there. It was did this happen to you too? I was like, oh, word, yeah. It's people in his management who are sending that in, and I'm not going to say who because I don't want to, snitch them out for that, but they messaged me too, and they had, the same, I don't know how to say it, same situations and problems going on with him, taking money and stuff from them, which is really bad. And I can't talk about, everything because I don't want to get, in trouble for it, but I'm just speaking my side.
This is
and
ridiculous.
my truth, so, yeah. And in that video,
Yeah. Well, here's the thing: is like when we get, because let's get back to this. When you get like you put a bunch of kids in a fucking house, you put a bunch of 16 to 21-year-olds in a house, right? And like they're gonna act like a bunch of dumb shit kids that don't like without any level of control. Like you can't let a 20, bro. The girl's mom gave a 21-year-old fucking legal guardianship over their kid. Ugh. What? Bunch of dumb kids. That's why kids need an adult in the house. They can stop being so fucking dumb. Anyway, let's get to the second part of this video.
okay, I'm live now. Okay.
Jesus
Cool.
Christ.
Sorry it cut off last time. My connection's boof. Yeah. I'm here with Brandon. I should wait.
Hi, 6 people.
When does this actually go on?
Okay, this is Brandon. This is a part 2-ish because my phone was bugging, but...
Hello, everybody.
did
How you
Brandon-
doing?
Okay.
Okay, he's gonna explain some of it now, so...
Alright, here, let me take a sip of my water. The coffee's making my throat dry, sorry.
Hurry up, motherfuckers. Damn. I got all
Alright, so
day
I'm gonna
left.
explain my side of, like, because I've met Nor and stuff like that, but, all leading up to meeting Nor, I haven't even met this dude, and I was, like, talking to Rachel at the time, and, like, we'd, like, FaceTime and play games together and stuff like that.
That's
and,
cute. I don't give a fuck.
Rachel would talk to Nor about me and stuff like that, and I haven't met him, never spoke to him or anything, and,
Why didn't you speak
before I
to him?
even met this dude, like,
Isn't that why wouldn't you speak? I'm not trying to be an asshole opinion on this kid, but like why if your mom sends you over there, why wouldn't you meet him?
he
Like you were sent over there as like a protective measure.
said a bunch of, like, things about me that, like, I'm a loser, all this, like, weird stuff. What else did he say about me? Like, what are
he
the things
told
he said to me?
me, like, I'd rather you talk to a guy who has...
Oh, yeah, no, he's really weird because he bases things off of, like, engagement and stuff like that. He's a manager and stuff like that, but I've been in this for, like, years, so it's really weird that he
Fuck
was
is this
telling
guy?
Rachel, like,
What?
to talk to someone, like, who gets more engagement and stuff like that. All this,
Is
like,
this her
weird stuff. I haven't
manager
even met him.
or her
He's already saying all
brother?
this stuff about me. And, I don't know, it was really weird to me. I was like, I've not met this dude, and he's already, like, saying all this, like shit about me. So I was like,
I have no
all
idea.
right, but for the sake of Rachel, she
Her
was going to
brother?
the house and stuff like that, seeing how it was. I was like, I was already mad at him. And so I was like, for the sake of Rachel, I'm going to like this dude. Like, I'm going to, like, not, like, bring any of that up.
That's
I'm just going to be like, all right.
He's her
And
dad.
so I met him and stuff like that.
This
and,
is such
he did say
petty,
more
annoying
stuff about
shit.
me. But it was really weird because I've been in this for years. I've been in, like, social media, so I kind of understand.
Everybody's been in social
I've
media for years.
screwed over
Hurry up.
all that. And it's like the whole situation's like really weird, and I don't like it. But yeah,
Cool.
And one more thing I'm gonna
Great.
add
Cute.
before what?
nothing.
Oh, my brother.
Just gonna take a sip.
Okay, but one more thing I want to add is like those allegations. One of them, like, there's one that's like, quote, I'm gonna say it because I know it's true. Like, I know 100% it's true, which is really messed up. He was like rating girls on a fuckability scale and like asking other guys like, would you get with her? I would. Like, that's so messed up, especially being an adult, like 21. He just turned 21.
This is
talking
what I'm
about
talking
underage
about. This is like what I'm talking about from before. It's like Noir's a fucking dipshit loser scumbag fucking nobody. The 25-year-old assistant is much weirder, by the way. That's creepy. But it's like, hey guys, my 20-year-old manager who just turned 21 is rating like 17 and 18-year-old girls. Like, oh, like it's like, oh, the word adult and minor in this situation are being used intentionally in the worst way possible. You know, like even if he is a 20-year-old, like I talked about the fuckability of her. It's gross as shit because she's 16, but it's like within that limit where it's not predatory. It's simply just like there is like a Romeo and Juliet kind of a thing. It's so uncomfortable. But like you got my point. What I'm simply talking about is like that they're trying to equate it. It's like, oh, this 35-year-old is talking about this 15-year-old. It's like, no, a 20-year-old is talking about 18 and 17-year-olds. It's gross, but it's not predatory in the way the language that they're actually using. All right. And again, most of these girls are like 17 and 18. So, you know, like she's 16. I think two of them are 17 and one of them's 18 or something.
girls like that is like not
I'm just
okay.
saying.
And I know the girls are gonna say whatever. They're gonna be like, she's lying, because they don't want to leave. They're doing it for their own.
Oh, it's the dumb parents.
Own selves. So that's all I have to say.
Yeah, no,
about
I
it.
just like.
He's just so weird.
It's really bad how everything went down, but I kind of knew that this dude was like really weird and like not a good guy for like the things he's like done, and like
this is like.
And then he said more stuff about me. And
then I made me upset and I cried, and who fucking cares anymore? It's nothing substantiated. Here's the end of the day. Here's what I'm gonna say about all these allegations of all this shit. It's weird. It's gross. There's no allegations of actual sex. It seems like there's potentially blah blah blah. I'm not even gonna read this because I don't care. Basically, these moronic parents of this hype house let their 16, 17, 18-year-old kids go into a hype house. One of them gave a 21-year-old manager of the house their fucking ownership of their kid or whatever, gave them the guardianship. The parents are morons. If you didn't think that there was a chance of your kids drinking when they were going into this space because you had a fucking idiot 21-year-old child manager, then you're an asshole. You're a dumb, bad parent that you traded fame for your fucking your child. That's what you decided to do. So the parents are at fault here. They're fucking moronic assholes. The manager is a loser. He shouldn't be doing what he's doing. Question where he gets some money from. And this 25-year-old assistant should probably cease to exist. So there you go. We're ending the segment with that, boy. I want to say thank you so much, guys, to all my Patreons, and a special shout out to my Papa XL Patreons. Without all you guys, I would just be some fat dude screaming into a microphone. So thank you so much, guys. Mwah. I love you all. I want Papa Gut to pee on my face, but just as a friend. There's nothing weird about that. I want him to pee on my face.